Now, Round Ball Wrap on KEZI 9 News.
It's time to hit the hardwood. Welcome to the first Round Ball Wrap of the high school basketball season. I'm Julian Minenson alongside Robbie Fueling. And Robbie, we're just a few games into league play of the basketball season, so we're starting to figure out, who is who and which teams are going to be there at the end of the season come playoff time.
Yeah, Julian, we're hooping on this Friday. It feels good, and we got a lot of games to get to, so let's fast break this through this thing. Let's get a fast break on this thing. Let's start off with some scores out in 6A boys. The Roseburg Indians get the 69-50 dub over South Medford, and South Eugene gets its 11th win of the season, beating Grants Pass 67-66 in a nail-biter.
To 6A girls non-league contest, South Eugene gets the convincing win over Roseburg 62-27.
Now let's hit the court. Willamette hosted North Eugene first quarter. Wolverines are going to go outside to Alex Puckett, knocks down the corner three to give Willamette a three-point lead. Moments later, Alex Cross with the hezzy attack in the basket, draws contact and gets the bucket to fall. Wolverines now up 5, but no worries, Highlander fans. We got something for you. Cameron Parks finishes it in the lane. Willamette gets the win 73-57 in North Eugene, over at North Eugene.
Let's head down to South, to Springfield on the road, visiting the Crater Commons nail biter on the putback slam, or nail Biddle on the putback slam. That puts Crater up 5 early, and this one was just all Biddle here behind the screen. He nails the three-pointer. Comets lead up to 10 now, moving to the third. Crater out in the break. Jaden Vranis tosses it up for the lob, and who else but Sir Nate Biddle slams it down on the alley-oop. He would prove to be too much for the Millers in this one. Springfield drops this one 54-40. Over to our game of the week, Thurston hosting Eagle Point. When in doubt, give it to Isaac Lang. He buries the triple, and Thurston is up double digits. Eagles turn. Lang. He'll corral it right here on the miss, and check this out on the other end. Look at this bounce pass to Trey Bryant. Colts cruising this one easily, 73-43. Now South Albany hosting Crescent Valley. Raiders with the ball again right here, and it's Logan Halowski. Remember the name. He's in the corner, and it's nothing but net for the 5'8" junior guard. Redhawks on the possession, and folks at home, brace yourselves because it's about to get ugly. Gets crossed. Arthur Benjamin. Mercado's out here breaking ankles, and the shot was no good, but he fouled from 3 and make all of his free throws. Made it count. South Albany wins 52-41 over Crescent Valley.
Here's some scores out in boys 5A. Springfield drops this one to Crater 54-40. The North Bend Bulldogs improved to 6-5 on the year as they get the 58-44 dub over Ashland. A couple more scores from Mid-Willamette Conference. West Albany knocks off North Salem 52-39, and Lebanon Warriors lose their 8th game of the season tonight. Central gets it done 56-39.
And on to the girls' side of things, Eagle Point taking on Thurston early, and it's Heidi Norman, and she'll dish it out. The Colts will drain the three-pointer right here. That's good, nothing but nylon. The Eagles stayed in this one to the bitter end. It's Nicole Lawler, kicks it out to Alexa Burgess, easy buckets, but here comes the Colts. They come out on top with Megan Miller. She'll fight for the bucket, tells her weight room, and Thurston wins 50-45.
Over at North Eugene, the Highlander girls look to avenge the boys' loss against Will High. Third quarter, Mackenzie Crawford swings it out to Ashlyn Bidekoffer, and she hits it from 3. Top of the key. Wolverines up 18-11. Back comes North Eugene, though. Allison Overick catches the defense sleeping and finds Brooklyn Rogers for the easy layup. But Will High takes this one 58-39.
To the Lancer Dome, Churchill playing host to the Dallas Dragons. Third quarter, Courtney Husk turning the defense to offense, picks Madeline Lawferry's pockets and gets a layup on the other end. Lancers up 54-23 after that bucket. To the fourth, Isis Smith driving baseline, dumps it off to Abby Miller. She gets the floater to go in the lane. Churchill now leading by 33. But they're not done yet. Isabel Akers' pass winds up in Ashley Young's hands, and she kisses it off the glass. Lancers roll 68-31.
South Albany Redhawks taking on Crescent Valley Raiders. Callie McClave. She's going to get the ball in the corner and splash. That's good from 3. Redhawks on the possession now, but McClave, she's going to steal lunch money out here. She gets the ball and finishes with a layup. Raiders are rolling, and they're going to keep rolling, folks. Check out Anna McClave She's going to weave her way through the defense and boom, finishes with a pretty lay-in. Crescent Valley spanks South Albany at home 64-29.
And North Bend gets the win over Ashland 48-45, while Springfield gets the double-digit win over Crater 52-40. Now West Albany gets the win over North Salem on the road 50-37. And how about Lebanon with the 20-point win over Central? Convincing win there 42-22 is your final in that one.
Now in 4A boys hoops, Cascade taking on Philomath. Cascade on the possession here. Check out the rocket pass from Carson Malone. Hits Kellen Sandy in stride, and that's a bucket for the Cougs. Warriors got the ball now, and Ethan Manning gets the rock in the paint, turns around and floats it in the basket. Now it's the Cougs in transition, and splash. Carson Malone hits one from deep, and Cascade pulls off the road win, beating Philomath 69-66.
And home is no Sweet Home for Sweet Home, as Staten wins big over Sweet Home 62-25, and Cottage Grove takes care of Siuslaw 59-42, and Marist Catholic does enough to beat Elmira 47-35. Junction City comes up short against Marshfield as well tonight. 55-49 is your final there.
Let's update you on some scores from girls 4A. Philomath improves to 13-2 on the season after a 52-38 win over Cascade. And oh my goodness, Staten puts a 44-point spanking on Sweet Home tonight. The Huskies fall to 1-13 on the year. 6A through 4A was competitive, but we don't stop there, do we, Julian?
Oh no, a lot of high-level high school basketball from 3A on down. Let's check it out.
Bringing things down to south to Lynn County. Harrisburg taking on Pleasant Hill. Eagles competing early with the Billies. Good ball movement here on the edge, and Gabe Knox from the corner. Mid-range two was good, but the Billies got things rolling towards the end of the first period. Great ball movement leads to Logan Pruitt, who was dominant in this one, and he's doing his thing. Pleasant Hill rolls in this one 51-29. And here's some scores from boys 3A. Douglas loses to St. Mary's 78-53, and Sutherland gets a 1-point dub over Brookings Harbor. And of course, South Umpqua drops its 15th game of the season, losing to Cascade 39-53. And last but not least, Santiam Christian gets it done with a 49-23 win over Lapine.
On to the girls' side of things. Billy's taking on the Eagles in an early matchup. Pink Night at HHS, and the girls got it on the board early. Nice pick and roll. Monet Fox, Hope Butcher for the two. Now Eagles trying to muscle their way back into this one, but the Billies stomped and clopped, and Hannah goes coast to coast, finds her own way in traffic for the score. Pleasant Hill wins this one handily, 47-23.
3A girls hoops, Santiam Christian hosting Lapine. Hawks with the ball, and Autumn Gerard shoots her shot, and it's a brick, but Stephanie Westbrook catches it in the air and puts it up herself. Now the Eagles with the steal, and Cassie Stanton goes all the way down the court, but boom, sit down, me. Courtney Wolf gets the sweet block. And Hawks, they're not going away. Kaylee Gurr drains a three from deep, and Santiam Christian comes back to win a nail-biter over Lapine 41-40. And here's some scores out in 3A girls. Douglas loses to St. Mary's 39-50. Sutherland gets a 41-57 loss to Brookings Harbor. And South Umpqua is going to lose this one to Cascade Christian 63-48.
A wild one in Monroe. Oakland Ogres against the Dragons. Late fourth, Monroe down 2. Colton Sutton with the steal on the break. Now he misses the first, but gets the second right here to tie a ball game. Now Ogres' 5-game win streak in jeopardy. That's until Jacob Brooksby. Remember the name. Taking Zach Young one-on-one. Circus shot in traffic for the go-ahead bucket. Now 1-point game with 5 seconds left to play. Missed free throw. Young with a chance to win. And check this out right here. All the way, but it bounces just out. Dragons fall short at Oakland. Make it 14-1 on the year. 58-56 is the final.
And here's some scores from boys 2A. East Lynn Christian Academy loses 36-55 over Central Lynn. And Myrtle Point gets a 22-62 loss over Coquille. And Reed Sport wins 59-44 over Gold Beach.
And a marquee matchup, number 2 and number 4 teams in 2A facing off at Monroe. Dragons get the board, swing it to Kendall Martin, and the senior drops it in with ease, but this game was played on the break early. Hadley Brooksby gets the loose ball and gets out in transition. Hits Grace Witten in stride for the easy 2. And check this out, Dragons now on the break. It'll be great passing from Tyler Warden to Laura Young. Dragons winning the Clash of the Titans at 2A, 40-35 is the final.
And Reed Sport gets the win in overtime, 60-52 over Gold Beach. And Coquille and Myrtle Point. Coquille wins 53-30 in that one, and then out in Days Creek, 44-31. And in North Douglas, they get a 33-22 win over Yocala.